Hi everyone! Welcome to stream! This feels a little awkward. I haven't done this in like a week, but hopefully I'll get back into the swing of things. We're doing episode 3 of Life is Strange 2 today. I was in Seattle for about a week, which was super fun, but I did start getting a bit homesick towards the end, so yeah, I'm happy to be back. I missed streaming a lot while I was away. I'm sorry I'm so late again today. I just completely lost track of time, so that was my bad. That one's on me, but I'm here now, and I'm excited to get into this. This is my favorite episode of Life is Strange, arguably, so I'm definitely very excited to get into it. But before we get started, as always, just a quick bit of housekeeping. !map in the chat stands for Medically for Palestinians. Oh, hi! Hi, Wombat Kid. I recognize your username, I think. I just can't remember the context of where I recognize you from. But hi! Hope your day is going well, or your evening, whatever time zone you're in. What was I saying? Yeah, Medically for Palestinians. The link will lead you to the webpage for the organization where you can learn more about Medically for Palestinians. They basically, it basically does what it says on the tin. It's very much needed medical aid and supplies to Palestinians. Last update I was looking at, I came in on a raid with Rose Thorn Ranger a while back. Oh, right, yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, during True Colors, I think. Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, last update I was looking at from the MAP website. They've been doing a lot of good work in the West Bank, getting medical aid and to people in the West Bank and treating people in the West Bank who have been undergoing just constant brutal attacks from Israelis and hate crimes from Israeli settlers, as well as helping rebuild infrastructure in Gaza that has been destroyed by the bombings. So yeah, definitely donate if you can. BDS in the chat. Says for boycott, divestment, and sanctions. Link will lead you to the BDS website where you can learn more about the BDS movement. Basically, BDS is a call from Palestinians to sort of the international community to boycott Israeli goods, divest from Israeli institutions, and attempt to place sanctions on the Israeli government. And we engage in these 3 things in an attempt to reach BDS's core demands, which are the right of return for all Palestinians, an end to the occupation, and equal rights for all Palestinians. So definitely check that out. Palestine in the chat will give you 2 links. The first one is for the wonderful booklet made by the lovely people over at Game Assist. It'll give you lots of useful information on Palestine, the situation in Palestine, how to get involved, dispelling common Zionist myths, stuff like that, as well as connections to the gaming industry, which is very important. The second link is for the Decolonized Palestine website. The website has also a lot of useful information about Palestine, as well as the history of Palestine, and a very good reading list that you should definitely check out. I think that's it. I think we can just get into it now. There we go. Okay. We got the nice lake setting in the background with the crickets, I think, going in the background. It's definitely a vibe. The vibes are definitely vibing. I like it. This, or probably episode 4, is my favorite episode of this game. I don't know, I think it might be a tie between this episode and episode 4.
Once upon a time,
also, let me know if the sound needs to be changed, or if I need to be turned up, or the game needs to be turned down.
Living in their home lair with their Papa Wolf. They all lived happily together, but one day, hunters took their dad away. Forever. So now the brothers were alone, and they had to find a new home. That's when the big brother discovered that the little one was not an ordinary wolf, but a super wolf.
I love this. I said this before, but I love the illustrations.
They worked together to learn how to use his power and to follow the rules for them. They discovered a secret hideout.
The game is a bit loud.
Where they could train day and...
Hang on, just 1 second. I can fix that. By turning it up a bit. Just a bit. And maybe the game down a bit. Alright. Let me know if that's good. That's good.
Night. They were happy. But the little wolf got very sick. So they had to move on. On the way,
Wolf Daniel curled up in a little circle.
A deadly predator attacked them. But they scared it away. They decided to journey to the home of their nearby ancestors to seek help.
Would not describe Claire and Steven as their ancestors. I mean,
the tired and hungry brothers
but
made it to the home of their ancestors. The old wolves invited them to stay. They even took care of them. They were happy to have a safe,
I think I've mentioned this before, but I think it's interesting that Sean cast them as wolves.
The little wolf even made
Claire
friends with a raccoon,
as wolves.
and together they went on awesome adventures. Unfortunately, hunters were hot on their trail and
because if you think about the racialized metaphor of this
helped the
entire
brothers
thing.
escape and almost got hurt. The brothers had nowhere to stay again, so they decided to keep going south.
I think he might also
to the distant homeland of their Papa Wolf.
I think he might also draw Karen as a wolf. I don't remember. We'll have to see when we get to episode 4. Which, yeah, like, technically they are related, but... just based on the implications of the way the story's told with the wolves and the hunters, Sora from Game Assist expands on this a lot better and in more detail in their video essay on this game, Everything is Political. I actually haven't put the link in the chat at all for any of these streams yet, have I? Alright. There we go, the link's in the chat now. Very good video essay, I highly recommend checking it out. Shit. Yeah, I think we have silence because this song is copyright. Fucking hell. It's not as terrible as, like, when you have to turn all the music off because there's no, like, copyright music option for the game, but... or just turn off copyright music option for the game, but still, like, you do get awkward silences like these. I think, I can't remember what song plays here. I think it's something by the Gorillaz. Daniel. Why do we have... wait a minute, we shouldn't have just entire silence. Oh, sorry, that was my bad. I was on the wrong tab.
He's so busted.
Okay, that was on me. But I do still know that there's silence there because of the copyright track. They should have put a non-copyright track to replace the copyright track. I say boo. Yeah, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. I think like the music for these games, like in particular, are so like, some of the tracks are just so like particular to the scenes that I just couldn't see them being replaced in any way. Like especially like the end of like episode 1 of Life is Strange and the end of episode 2, and like the scene of Before the Storm where Chloe's like graffitiing the bathroom. Like, just like so many of those moments are so iconic, I just couldn't see them with any other song other than like the one they chose. But yeah, like it probably would be a lot less awkward than silence.
Man, I suck at perspective. I should take a class.
I think it's hilarious but also sad that Sean thinks he's a bad artist when he literally is like so good.
Scored it at the skate park last week. Now I need to sew it on.
Not that I know much about art, but to my untrained
Kat thinks I'll stop skating if I get a car when I turn 16. Wrong.
And like not to keep pulling up the Sean and Chloe parallels, which I was doing from the first episode, but that's another Sean and Chloe parallel, skating.
Maybe he's invisible now? Need to put on the patch I bought last week.
So empty. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is the same. Oh, this was pre-job, Sean.
So much bullshit. But I got phone and party bills now.
Was that Hot Dog Man? I love Hot Dog Man. Hi, Buglea. That username also looks familiar, but I have the brain of a sieve, so I can't place the context of it. But I think you've been in chat before, potentially. Hi. Yeah, that was Hot Dog Man. I didn't wear it today because it's not clean. But I'm Daz's partner. Oh, right. Yeah, I knew you seemed familiar. Yeah, that's the context. Yeah. Hi. I have a Hot Dog Man t-shirt, but it's not clean, so I couldn't wear it today. But I wore it for the episode 1. I wore it for my episode 1 stream. I also love Hot Dog Man. Dear Z-Mart Sales Department Manager, my name is Sean Diaz, and I am a 16-year-old high school student with a 3.5 GPA. Oh, God, already I'm just... This is too much. I don't want to experience it. Mrs. Castillo from Future Youth Project referred, that's misspelled, me to your store and department to apply for the position of part-time assistant. Something's crossed out. I have worked in customer service at my father's garage since I was 13 and have experience with people and registers. Just, this is like so like your first cover letter vibes, and it's just, oh, I hate it. I hate it. Hate it. I hate the whole concept of cover letters in general, by the way. Like, arguably worst part of capitalism. Like, I am good at XYZ things. Please hire me. I promise I am trustworthy and a good little obedient worker. And also, like, it's just, the vibes are not great. The vibes are, I don't like it. As a track runner, I also know how important it is to be a part of a team. And since I already know your supports department, I think I would be a good addition to the Z-Mart sales team. Thank you, and I hope to hear back from you soon. Sincerely, yours, crossed out, Sean Diaz. Yeah, so this is pre-job Sean. That's so cool. Hot Dog Man's the goat for real, yeah.
Lila keeps hooking me up with birthday gifts. She's more excited than I am.
She is the best. Best.
I hope they don't expect me to remember all this when school starts.
I've never written a cover letter in my life. Well, yeah, thankfully, like, not everywhere, like, requires you to, but some jobs do.
Shit. I can't wait for the show with the whole crew. Man, Dad would fucking kill me if he found this.
And he is gonna find it, because that's a shit-ass hiding spot. You gotta learn to, like, hide things, like, okay, not to promote bad behavior on stream, but whatever, I'd never claimed to be a role model. You gotta learn to, like, hide things, like, in between your clothes, like, in your dressers. Or, like, between the pages of books, if it can fit. Okay, what am I doing? I've completely lost track of what I'm doing. Alright, I can check my objective, I think, if I... Right, find Daniel. That's what I'm doing. You're so real for that. Thanks.
Okay, I'm done. Of course. Like I want to play fucking hide and seek. What is he making with all that crap?
That's pretty creative, actually. Using toilet paper rolls and projects.
Dad confiscated the play box after that. Daniel was a total rage ball.
Okay, most of Esteban's parenting is really good, but I will say, like, I don't believe in, like, punishing your kids for bad grades.
Man, my brother's a little player. Lila loves it.
As someone who, like,
so
struggled
lucky
with
Noah
school
lives downtown.
constantly.
Alice would drive me crazy 24/7. Did this for Daniel's birthday. He was so happy with it.
Oh, it's Power Bear. It's cute. Like, as someone who constantly got bad grades because I'm autistic and I had undiagnosed ADHD and also dyscalculia, I never know how to pronounce it. And, like, I wasn't really getting, like, proper support.
Got this for a girl in the 8th grade. But I chickened out.
Oh my god, John. He's so real for that. So it ended up being Daniel, so it's so funny.
Man, I feel old. Who would have thought playing Minecraft would get him back to his blocks? Isn't Daniel too old for bedtime stories?
Debatable. I don't really think you're ever too old for bedtime stories. If you want to be told a bedtime story, it's all relative anyways.
This thing is so cheap and ugly. I love it. Too bad we didn't have a clue she hated all of us.
Oof. Daniel keeping this in here, And, Sean, I completely understand your feelings, but I think it's a lot more complicated than hate.
Gift from Lila. Daniel never got so close to proposing to her.
Alright. Where's the kid? Or the other kid?
Dad got in trouble for his last barbecue. Hope he does it again, so I can come this time.
Oh yeah, I think there's a letter about that around here somewhere. The asshole racist neighbor called the cops on him.
That is the kind of salad I like.
Oh, you're not gonna show me a close-up of it?
Sucks to be Daniel, but he can't bug me all the time. I would have been pissed if I was there. Asshole.
Hey neighbor, I wanted to let you know that I didn't appreciate you calling the cops on me and my friends last week. I know it was late, but it was Saturday, and we weren't having a big party, and you could have just asked me to turn the music down. Plus, we didn't leave those balls in the gutter on purpose. Instead, you made a big show and got the cops involved. They hassled us for an hour. They even thought I stole one of my own cards. I'm glad my kids weren't home to see this. Try knocking next time, your neighbor. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a letter Esteban's drafting to their neighbor, who is a confirmed racist.
He's so busted.
I actually forget where he is. I think it might be the other door? I don't know.
Sorry, Andrew. I'm the free babysitter now.
Yeah, so much of this is like the juxtaposition. I can't say words. The juxtaposition between like Sean be like not wanting to like be responsible for Daniel and like sort of chafing at always being like responsible for him and always having to look after him and like being kind of like, oh, like I want to do my own thing, I want my own independence, yada yada yada, which like is entirely fair and understandable because he's a teenager, versus like how he ends up in the position where he has to basically be Daniel's parent and look after him 24/7, and because like they've been shoved into those circumstances and it's beyond their control. And like I was talking about this with Sarah from Game Assist in the stream of the first episode I did about how like the situation that they're in now. Like as shitty and horrible as it is, losing their father to like police violence and then like being made homeless, as horrible as that is, like I think it does make Sean realize like how much he actually loves and cares for Daniel and how like much he actually wants to like spend time with him, and kind of makes him like cherish his relationship with Daniel more.
Whoa, hold on.
Let go! Stop it!
Dude, I told you to stay out of my room.
Ow! That hurt!
Yeah, I'm not fucking around anymore. Got it? Do you hear me, Daniel? You shall not enter your brother's room. Watch out, man.
You started it, dickhead!
What is this crap? Are you fighting again?
You proud of yourself?
Stop it!
Enough! Getting tired of this. Sean, what happened? Now!
Dad, I told him not to come into my room. He never listens.
He hit me and broke the trophy.
He's lying. He always does that when he gets busted. Little shit.
Enough! You both better listen because I'm tired of this crap. Okay? This is my house too, not your playground. You hear me? Jeez. You guys are working my last nerve this week. You okay, mijo? I'm going to talk with your brother. You know the drill. Bedroom and no games.
I didn't do anything.
Uh-huh. Let's talk.
Oh,
Now.
This is so stupid. It's bullshit.
Okay. You really taught that book a lesson. You done?
Oh, I love Esteban, I gotta
you're
say.
gonna believe me. Daniel's always right.
Look. Please? Listen, Sean. I can't do this on my own. I can't.
I'm an only child, so I don't have the experience of like having siblings really. I have step siblings, but it's not really the same because we didn't like grow up together in the same way and we weren't like always like sharing a house. But so it's interesting to listen to the way people talk about like their experiences of having like either like a younger sibling or an older sibling or whatever, and like compare it to like how it's portrayed in this game. And like from what I've gathered, like this game is like very much like the eldest sibling simulator TM, like it to a almost frighteningly accurate degree. And like I can sympathize. I sympathize with both ends because I sympathize with Sean wanting to like wanting to like have freedom, like I said, and do his own thing, and like not wanting to, and like being annoyed by Daniel always like being up in his business and stuff and wanting to have his own space. And I also sympathize with Daniel, like just wanting to like spend time with his big brother, and like, you know, like, I lost my train of thought, but it's, yeah.
I need you to help me. I know you don't want to babysit Daniel. You grow up, you need space, more freedom. I get it. But we're a trio now, and you gotta take some responsibility. That little shit is just a kid.
Yeah, exactly.
You're almost an adult.
I know that. And I do look out for him. I swear. But he's a little brat.
So were you.
Yeah.
And you had 8 years of being spoiled before you had to share toys with your little brother. I know it might sound cheesy, but we have to be good role models for him. He's a Diaz, right?
Okay, I hear you. I'll try to be super bro.
Just try to be there for him, like you are now. Says mi hijo. I'm late for work. Go talk to your brother and work this drama out. We'll go to the movies tonight if you guys don't wreck the house. I know you love to hear this. But I'm proud of you. Both of you.
Okay, get back to work.
Esteban. I miss him so much, for real.
See you tonight, kids. Be nice and don't break anything else.
Anything else, yeah. He's actually a pretty chill dad, all things considered.
Can I come in? It's the big, bad brother.
No! Stay out!
Okay,
I
maybe
said no!
immediately coming
Yeah.
in after Daniel had said don't
Whatever.
come in
I'm not listening.
was not like the best
la,
move.
La, la. I don't
on
hear
Sean's
anything.
part.
La la la.
Great.
Oh, I forgot about Bobby the Yeti. I brought it back from that field trip to Vancouver. I mean, who does that? Other than a super cool big brother. Ah, he's right, Daniel. You should totally forgive him.
Sean, you're so
See? I'm not
Such a
saying
dork.
it. Bobby does.
Leave me alone. And don't touch my stuff.
Damn. Haven't seen you in forever. That made me give this to you. You always wanted my toys. Does this even work anymore? Not after you took care of it.
That's also not helpful.
Poor robot.
No battery. Duh. Why are you still here? Sean,
Hey. That's cool. Did you make it?
Be careful.
Whoa.
it's fragile.
No problem. Suddenly you're Mr. Careful. Okay if I sit down? So, when did you get this?
Last month, Dad said I should learn to do stuff by myself, since you're not around as much.
Hey, come on. It's not like I'm leaving home.
You might as well. I never see you. We don't even play games anymore. We don't do anything.
Daniel, I want to hang out with my friends sometimes. You're gonna be doing the same thing in a couple of years.
Hi. I don't want to grow up.
Oh,
It's boring.
Baby Angel, you're absolutely right for that.
Here. Sorry I took it.
That's what you wanted? That stupid watch?
You said you'd give me one at the thrift store last week, but you forgot. Like before.
Well, you better keep this watch then.
Wow! Thanks, Sean! This is so cool! I'll keep it forever and ever.
Oh, God, my heart. The, like, not sure how to phrase it, but the, like, significance of Daniel saying, like, I don't want to grow up. It's stupid or whatever, and then like his behavior in this episode where he's trying so hard to like pretend he's an adult to impress Finn, and also I think partly it's like the effect that trauma has had on him and like all the things that he's been through in the past like few months. Because they talk about it a lot, how like trauma ages you. That watch is so 80s. When does this take place? 2016. It could just be retro. Like, I used to have a watch like that was like glow in the dark, I think, or it like had like a button where it like lit up or whatever. They were pretty common. And that was like early 2000s.
Man, Beaver Creek feels so far away.
Oh, he finished the drawing, so Sean doesn't only have one leg now. It's cute. Oh, I haven't read this since, here. What the hell, Daniel? The first fucking rule. What was that kid running away from? And did his father see something? For Krieg, Daniel really fucked up this time. He has to set things straight with that kid. The Spirit Squad, the Silver Runner. Hang on, the overlay is blocking it. Not really in the mood for Christmas, but I'll play along for Daniel. He really misses having fun like any normal kid. Hello, Christmas. It's a drawing of Cassidy with her guitar. My brain hurts. Daniel is pissed we had to leave. I don't like it either. Now we're back on our own again. Now he's mad that he lied to Chris about having powers. Kid never listens to me. Could have been worse. Sorry we lied, buddy. You may. I wish you could stay here with us. I know. I hope you get well soon, old man. So we're hopping a freight train headed south. What the fuck? But we're closer to Puerto Lobos. Daniel is cold and hungry like me. So glad he loves the train. If we weren't fugitives, this would be a fun adventure. If. That's how it goes. The snow is gone, which means it's go time for us. California, here we come. Homeless again. Not fair to Daniel. Hate this. Little wolf. Oh, Daniel with his little hood. We finally hit Northern California, jumped off the train and walked forever, but we found a little town. We had to dumpster dive for food. What now? Looked for any work, met a weird guy who said we could get work on a local farm even if we don't have any ID. I know why, but no choice. At least we found a shelter, the comeback. People on the farm are cool, they don't ask questions. Grunt work won't get us to Puerto Lobos though. Daniel likes the place. Good thing I can work on my own. Weird with being without him 24/7. Make your choice. I miss Dad's barbecue ribs. 12 to 18th, yard work, $30. Clean porta potty, $25, never again. The 12th to the 21st, move furniture, $20, and beer. The 12th to the 22nd, hold deli sign, $10. Fuck this. Inhales. Crazy how many missing persons posters there are everywhere. What the fuck is wrong with this region? Burgers for Christmas Eve. First Christmas without Dad. Eats like a little piggy. Burger sauce, sesame seeds, meat juice stains. Christmas treat. Daniel's masterpiece. What have I become? Stacking up $1 at a time. Putting up fences. Nailing shit. Oh. Hang on. Not bad, just boring. Happy New Year 2017. Okay, now it's 2017, but like before, the first 2 episodes were in 2016. Everyone's out partying, not us. Need to practice more. I miss paint. It was really cool. Citrus vampire only eats the color orange. Bored AF, doodle time. Monsters got soft nerds too. Got kicked off the ranch and the motherfucker only paid me half. What the fuck? He told me to call the police or get lost. Land of the fucking free, bitches. We're so gone. Daniel wanted to see the ocean, so we hitchhiked to Arcata. We got this now. Easy ride. Glad we could do this for free. And the water always makes me feel better. Daniel had fun. Hippie ground zero. Lots of weed and dancing. Yay, science. Would vampires suck bloodshot eyes as mini cocktail sausages? Fuck the what? We bumped into these hipster punks from the Christmas market. They actually work on a wheat farm, off the books, well paid. They invited us. Happy fucking New Year. Finn, Cassie, Hannah, Penny, and Dog. It's fun to draw Hannah and Penny. They look like anti-fashion icons from Santa Fe and Detroit. I think Hannah hates my guts. She's older and thinks I'm a fake. Penny has a theory for everything. Paranoid much, but he makes me laugh. We had to clean the greenhouse today. Fun. Feels good to make money every day and save up. Oh, I missed Finn and Cassidy. Cassidy. She's so cool and different. From planet Zero Fucks Given. Sings like a pro. Jokes funny as hell. Daniel's not sure about her. Everybody loves him though, except Meryl and Big Joe. Life ain't all smirks and giggles. My arms hurt from work, but getting strong. Need more sleep. I think she likes me. Shit, that looks lethal. Bane of my existence. Like, we talked about this a bit in episode 2, but now I can get into it more now. I'll probably be like sprinkling it throughout the episode. But yeah, Cassidy and Finn both have their issues, but I think I have more issues with Finn than Cassidy. Obviously, they're both wearing dreads, which is yikes. And they're both implied to be in their like early 20s, which is yikes because they're both like hitting on Sean, who is 16. But then there's Finn, and we'll get into some of that later on. But it's just, I don't have kind words for Finn, to quote Sarah. I don't really have kind words for Finn. Finn, the green philosopher, leader of the group, knows everything about weed. He's also the sweetest guy I've ever met. Taught me everything. Debatable. Taught me everything about trimming and shit. Can't figure him out, but he's smart. Also debatable. Only Hannah can drag his ass. Knife master. Like hanging around with him, though. Amazing sunset. We watched it in silence and smoked a joint. Okay, I already read those. Met the new workers from Europe. Anders and Ingrid. Or Ingrid? Ingrid. Cute couple. Makes me want to travel overseas someday. Yeah. Be nice to have money to do that. And also not have the cops on your ass. Had a long talk with Jacob. He's like a little kid. He lived in some religious commune from Haven Point, Nevada. Looks fine here. Free? Meryl, the owner. Big Joe, the goon. Had a few beers. Daniel's asleep. Same night every night. He wants to train more, but we don't have time. And we gotta hide. It's not easy. That's it. So now we're in California. Ah. So we started in Washington, went down to Oregon. And then, yeah. Salem. I know where Salem is. Eugene's down there. My ex was from Eugene. Wastelands. Now we're in California. Humboldt. I have no idea where Humboldt is. It's nowhere near anywhere I've been in California. Yeah, I had to go back and get the pic because I forgot to get it when I was streaming. But otherwise I'm doing great in terms of collectibles.
Guess he doesn't care about it anymore.
And he stopped wearing his watch.
He doesn't talk about it, but I know Daniel really misses Chris.
Karen's letter.
Daniel keeps reading it again and again.
Yeah, we read this already.
I told him not to
From your
count on
mom.
her. He won't listen.
That's like $1,000 now. Wild.
Still can't believe we ran into the guys again. Talk about fucking fate. Yep. I'm a real man now. Kind of.
Sean's getting older. Has to shave now. Process of like watching them like even slightly age, and then obviously seeing them older at the end, like when there's like the 6-year time jump or the 15-year time
It's a
jump,
mess.
depending on what ending you get.
But our mess.
Is a lot. Hang on, I forgot to place the overlay. Oopsies. Come on. Oh, also, you're gonna see boobs at some point. There, Hannah's walking around with her top off.
Had a good sleep?
Oh, hi, yeah, I did. Thanks.
Nice. Okay. I better hit the shower before they use all the water.
Right.
Free the nipple.
See you around.
She's so real for that, honestly.
Hey, Sean, breakfast time.
I can't read that emoji, but yeah.
Jeez. She's way messier than me. It's hard to believe.
Kinda love her for that.
Gotta have backup signs.
Will eat for food. So real for that, also. Boobs in my computer game, it's more likely than you think. For real. Hang on. I think if you pet the dog, it'll dig something
Yeah.
up for you.
Like you don't get pet enough around here.
Did you see all that fog earlier?
Creeps me out. You don't know what's inside? Like that movie.
The sun has saved us.
There's a cheeky little face with elongated
Must
eyes.
have coffee.
Like in a cartoon. Yeah. I just mean like, I just meant like the, how do I say
Man, crushing
words?
hard today.
Yeah, Anders smoked too much again. I'll get him up before Big Joe gets here.
good. I want you to start
Like the emotion
ass
behind
and
it
yelling.
or whatever. There we go. And I think the dog's gonna...
Funny how I like being out in the forest now.
These trees are just so
I actually
gorgeous.
feel free.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Found it.
Weird souvenir for a weird place.
Shoot, what's the date today? Is it the 15th or 16th?
Alright, let's say hi to Jacob.
Jake's stuff is always so tidy and neat. Just like him. What's up, Jake?
Hey, Sean. Not much.
What do you got going on there?
This is a birthday card for my little sister. Don't laugh.
Aw, that's cute. How old is she?
She's 9 years old now. Like Daniel.
Do you miss her?
I probably miss her the most. I'm kind of jealous you get to hang out with your brother all the time. But I bet it's hard to be his brother.
It's got
and
its
father
ups and
figure.
downs, yeah. I know some people, I will say, I know some people have ship Sean and Jake. I don't know if I see it. I think people are kind of just grasping at straws to ship him with a man that is not Finn, which I respect. I respect and completely understand, but also I don't know if they really have chemistry, and also I think after the events of this game, I just want Sean to not date white people. At least for a little while. Like, please, dear God, don't not, can you give your protagonists love interests that are not white for once?
That's my job now. Full-time Daniel Wrangler.
I mean, there's
He's
tell
really
me
lucky to
why,
have you.
but
Hey, since you're such a pro big bro,
as Sarah's
what's a
pointed
good way to
out
end
to
this
me,
letter?
that's like a different
Goodbye
team
sounds a bit
that worked on that
lame,
game
right?
under the same company. It's like a whole thing.
Well, what is she into? Like anime or video games? Puppies?
She has a pet chicken named Alexander. Sarah loves that thing, but it creeps me out.
Why not draw a creepy portrait of Alexander?
Good idea. It'll match my chicken scratch perfectly. Anyway, thanks for your help, Sean. I gotta finish this before I get ready for work. Don't want to be late or Big Joe will eat me for lunch.
You and me both. See you later, Jake.
Sean, thanks again, man.
Yeah, I'll have to think about it.
These guys have top gear. Wish I did.
That's because they're rich and they're just on a fucking, like, backpacking vacation. Literally, the Europeans make me so angry. I think they're Swedish.
We're
They
so
just
lucky
like
these guys
all
get
of these
this
people are homeless or running from the law and homeless, like Sean and Daniel, or like escaping a religious cult, Jacob. And then there's the fucking Swedish people who are just like, la 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 la, we're backpacking
Coffee
from
time,
America.
son. Man, grab something and sit your ass down.
Hang on, I feel like there's still stuff I want to look at.
Get your breakfast on, dude. Hannah's so private about her life.
Oh god, she's also
Plus,
a
she
slob.
probably hates my guts.
Which, like, I'm messy too, but, like, there's a certain kind of messy that, like, I cannot abide, and that's, like, food waste messy, and, like, dirty dishes messy. Like, throw your clothes everywhere, who cares? But, like, do not
I'm not quite sure who
attract
Penny
bugs.
is. He's so out there.
I love Penny. Penny is actually probably one of my favorite side characters in this game. Really enjoy Penny. Alright, let's undraw for a bit.
Time to take the pen, dude. Okay, got it. Pretty good. But I can add more details if I want. I've looked enough. Time to draw now. Cool. I think I'm ready to draw this.
I think I mentioned this before, but I really enjoy the drawing minigame in this game. It's fun. It makes me feel like I can pretend I have talent. Any sort of talent in drawing, even though I don't.